O'clock. It's exciting to be here at the 7th annual Battle of the Saints, where we have a whole bunch of new budding entrepreneurs from Thrive, Spark, St. Charles, Caps, and Lafayette. It's be exciting to see everyone out here, and I'm excited to see everyone's presentation. To give a few quick announcements, Master Clock is in charge of our 3-minute presentations. It is a hard stop at 3 minutes. So when 3 minutes hits, I will come up and your presentation will end. So be judicious with your time. Get your most important information out to all of these judges. Judges, thank you all for coming out. We are going to do this Shark Tank style. Every judge can allocate their financial resources to whichever group they find most beneficial, including splitting it between multiple entrepreneurs. So there should be plenty of open and available capital for each and every one of you. A couple of thank yous. Tim Lukey has put all this on. You probably all have gotten many emails from him. Thank you, Tim, for all this organization. There's a lot of effort that goes on behind the scenes to make this the incredible event that it's going to be this evening. One of those is Drew McAllister on tech. And then finally, we have all of our program directors. We have Kara with Thrive, Aaron with Spark, Dan and Erica with St. Charles Caps. Thank you all for everything you do. We're going to keep this show on the road and get started right away. First up, we have BAMU. BAMU is a nonprofit aimed to provide an easy and accessible translation tool. You have the stage. Microphone up front.
More than 50% of immigrants all around the world struggle with immigrating due to issues with the language barrier. In 2010, my mother and I were two of those immigrants. My mother struggled with filling out her paperwork. My mother struggled with filling out her paperwork because she couldn't speak English, and her hard-earned master's degree had gone to waste because there was no service to translate it from Bangla to English. My name is Soraya Saror, and my nonprofit BAMU fixes this problem. We serve incoming immigrants in hopes to make their experience quicker, easier, and most importantly, less scary. BAMU is an online service that allows people to either hire a translator or send in a document to be transcribed. BAMU will start off completely online based, where people will be able to hire a translator who will translate in real time virtually. We'd also create contracts with the government so all of our translators are able to translate any official documents into English. Then our hope is to open agencies across the country so people are able to get an in-person translator when needed, such as a citizenship test or interview. One of our long-term goals is to invest in poor areas of different countries. People in these areas don't have the skills for a regular job, but they are natives of their country, and no one speaks the language better than a native. By doing this, we help the worldwide problem of lack of jobs and keep our employment rates stable. Our main stream of income will come from incoming immigrants, where we will have a pay what you can system, but we will also work with international big corporations to provide them with translators during their international negotiations. BAMU's initial target market will be incoming immigrants in the St. Louis area. Then we'd expand our market towards the general public where most potential customers lie. In last year, there was a 14% increase. There was a 14% increase in immigrants coming to the U.S. This year, it's projected to be at least 20%. This shows that our client pool is increasing exponentially every year. This, paired with the fact that BAMU is a service that can be used from anywhere to help anyone translate immigrating to the US, shows just how much potential it has. These recent trends, plus the fact that the lack of competition in this industry, shows us to have generated revenue of around $20,000 in our first year. With this, since BAMU is a nonprofit, with this money, we will be putting it back into our company to expand it, market around the world, and research ways to make our process easier. Now, today, I'm asking you for $200. With this money, we will put it back into researching ways to get BAMU approved and consult with others. When BOM was created, we had the dream to revolutionize the way people communicate. So today, I'm not just asking you for the money, I'm asking you to help us make a genuine difference in the lives of others.
Thank you, Sarai, for kicking us off. It's always fun being the first one out here, and you did a fantastic job kicking off an exciting evening. Next, we have Jerry Tang. Jerry Tang is going to talk to us about St. Louis Keynote School of Music. Jerry, you have the stage.
Music is all around us. We all listen to music, whether it's driving, doing homework, or even in the shower. Some of you guys might even sing in the shower. Music does not also bring us joy, but also has beneficial places, like reducing anxiety, reducing blood pressure, as well as improving sleep quality and mental health. Well, with all those benefits, there seems to be one problem that no one seems to care about. In 1 to 2 years after when a student learns an instrument, they usually quit, whether that be not understanding their instrument, not understanding the value, don't really enjoy what's being offered, or just don't really like music. This is where I come in. Hi, my name is Jerry, and I started a Keynote School of Music. With this, with over 3 instruments learned and over 12 years of experience, I know all the ups and downs of being a student, a musician, as well as a little bit of being an educator. With this, I started St. Louis Keynotes, which has 2 portions, one as an online school and one as online and one in person. Each student will have 2 lessons, one being in person and one being online. The one being in person goes from 30 to 60 minutes, while the one online goes for only 30 minutes. This allows students to create retention of what they're learning, as well as correcting mistakes earlier throughout the week instead of practicing through that whole week. With this comes a cost. For only $29 to $49 per lesson, this cuts the market by almost in half. With this allows more students to have the opportunity to have a great value lesson without needing to have the high cost. This is where I need your help. Today I am asking for $300. $100 to advertise my business to Peachjar. Specifically, the software of Peachjar, where I can advertise through schools to parents and families. With that, over 17,000 schools use it, and the other half of the $200 would be going to students, where accessories and books will be bought for them, so then they don't have to have that high cost of already renting out or buying that instrument. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. All right, we're going to move right along for our first St. Charles entrepreneur, Donovan West. Donovan West is here to tell you about Resale Ready. Grab a mic, make your way on down. We can't wait to hear what you guys have to say.
We both want to be in real estate, but unfortunately, it is very hard to sell a house and when you are young. And in our cases, we aren't even old enough to get our real estate license. We have learned that people are willing to allow us to do services to their homes, and these services increase the value of homes. We've also learned that we are going to do power washing and window washing. And by doing this, we have gotten our foot in the door for real estate, and in the future, plan to create a one-stop shop for realtors and homeowners to increase the price of the homes. We are called Resale Ready. After talking to local real estate agents through CAPS, we have identified a recurring problem within the industry. Many subcontractors are slow to give a consultation and even slower to start and complete the job. Research says that it takes around a week for a contractor to give an estimate, and this may take even longer depending on how many subcontractors you are talking with.
The way we plan to solve this tedious task is by providing a service that is as easy as the click of a button. Our service is a website that allows realtors and homeowners to select the services that they want done to their house, enter their information about their house, and enter their own information. After that, the work is left to us. Our target audience is realtors and homeowners who don't have enough time in the day due to amount of work they have. We are targeting people who can't make time for their kids and can't make time for their families because we know that everybody wants more of it.
Similar to a financial advisor, the amount of money we can make all depends on how many realtors and homeowners we get to use our services. We would need $700 to comfortably start our company.
Like we said previously, we've already got our foot in the door by power washing and window washing, which we would use $100 to restock on our supplies. We plan to expand our company by photography and painting, which is where we would use $500 to buy a wide lens for real estate photography, and we would use the other $100 to buy painting supplies. We are resale ready, and we are ready to make an impact on real estate forever.
Very nice. Make sure you guys add a section for landlords and property managers because there's a certain MC that may be in use of your services. So if you're curious, feel free to let me know. All right, we are now going to move on to the Thrive program. Gabrielle Dooley, you guys are here to tell us about Woofy. Woof, woof.
All right. Who here has a dog? Now, who here has bought that dog a toy, and in the first 24 hours of purchase, the toy's been ripped to shreds? Because we've all been there. That's why Gabe and I created Woofy. Woofy's solution to this problem was to create durable and upcycled dog toys made from fire hose. The first step into making our dog toys is to cut and wash the fire hose. After that, we sew one end of the hose shut, and then we stuff it with a piece of rubber and then shut it up sock, and then we sew the other end shut. When I talk about our target market, I want you to envision Sarah. Sarah's a dog-loving millennial that really loves taking her dog out on a hike every Saturday morning with her Frappuccino in one hand and with the dog leash in the other hand. Sarah wears Patagonia vests as well as beanie hats, and she makes anywhere from 70 to 100K a year.
Millennials like Sarah make up the largest percent of our target market at 33%. And the millennials spend upward of also $173 a month on their dogs. Additionally, the pet industry is expected to nearly triple in value to $275 billion by 2030. Our cost of goods sold to make one of these toys is about $2. One large roll of fire hose can produce around 33 large toys, 44 small toys. Our large toys we're going to be selling for around $19.99, small toys for $16.99. The competitors in this industry include companies such as Kong and Tug and Go, as well as online distributors such as Chewy and BarkBox. We differ from these companies because we are sustainable, durable, and locally made here in the St. Louis area. For selling our product, we will be utilizing Shopify as well as advertising on Instagram, Facebook, using our own website, and also utilizing word of mouth. In the future, we hope to expand into retail sales as well as Yeah, we hope to expand into retail sales. And then, oh, for the we are asking here at Wolfie for the $350 so we can invest into a Made Makerspace membership to enhance our toys and fully start making perfect products, as well as enhancing our digital websites and working on our digital marketing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wolfie. All right, we're halfway through the first section. I'm going to give the judges a couple minutes to write some notes, catch up, write anything down that they need to get written down. On to team number 5, Academius. We got a group making its way on down. Grab your mics, make your way towards the middle of the stage, and we are going to kick off the second half of our first quorum.
As a high school student, finding the right college can be really hard, but finding and filling job and internship opportunities can be really difficult for businesses. Currently, there is no platform dedicated to connecting businesses with high school students, which makes it hard for businesses to seek out and identify new talent.
Well, now there is. Introducing Academius.
Academius is a social media network that is works similar to LinkedIn, but instead focuses on high school students.
Academius will allow students to set their location so that businesses in the area can post specific job offers and opportunities for those students looking for internships or other job titles.
Academius is a win-win-win for businesses, schools, and colleges. It opens up the possibilities for businesses to be able to connect with the next generation of young talent. Businesses can easily fill job and internship opportunities with nearby high school students who are willing to fill the roles. Colleges, once more students join the app, colleges naturally gain traction, which allows them to connect with students in a much more personable way than just spam emails.
This is more engaging for students because students interested in these institutions will be able to see them post. Similarly, businesses can find students interested in jobs and internships on this platform because they will now see all the students interested.
Academius can be used to assist students in a college search. Colleges can post on Academius to draw attention to the colleges that perfectly fit the students. Colleges can also connect to other alumni to help students get a more personable connection to the college.
Because we want Academius to be accessible for all, it will be free for all users. But there are additional features that come with the premium version, such as posting job opportunities as well as being free from ads. And this is $5 for students and $25 for businesses, and it's on a monthly basis. Additionally, we would use the startup money to for like additional like ad startup parts, as well as like additional buzz for the initial launch process.
We're tired of spam emails from colleges. Help us pave a new path to getting to college with Academius.
Strong finish. I think all of us can get on board with less spam emails. You ready, Jonathan?
Yep.
All right, Jonathan. He's going to tell us about Ignite You. Jonathan, the stage is yours.
Throughout my time in school, I've had my fair share of bad situations or rumors come my way. Now, you could say that they had a great impact on me and how I operated as a human being. You could say that at a point I was depressed, hopeless, if you will. But that was until I started learning and using these methods that are preached in Ignite You. In today, right, teenagers have the same levels of anxiety and depression as mental health patients from the 1950s. Furthermore, 8.1% of teenagers in 2019 experienced symptoms of depression. Today, that number is over 20%, and it's ever increasing. Most teenagers will try and solve things in therapy or even just suffer in silence. But therapy isn't exactly the most viable option for a teenager, given that it is pretty expensive and out of the budget. This is why me and my team created Ignite You. It's an online community platform for the purpose of self-development of teenagers. Teenagers can interact with the information and get to interact with other people, because we find that breakthroughs are much more meaningful when they are reached between peers as opposed to a guru coaching you into a breakthrough. Each month that me and my team work together, we will be posting information about mental health or self-belief, relationships, nutrition, and fitness. It will all be broken up into simple aspects: the analysis of a subject, the applying it to self, exercises to break negative patterns, fun aspects to keep things engaging, and of course, interacting with the information and with other people on the platform. We will monetize this platform by charging a monthly subscription fee of $7.99 a month. We will also offer a 2-week free trial period so that people can get a taste of what they're paying for. Costs are minimal, as expenditures will only be for website and platform development or marketing efforts. Here at Ignite You, we want to create a generation of mentally strong teenagers that can handle anything that life throws at them and get ahead early instead of working to catch up later. We already have an Instagram page, a working team that's passionate about this cause, along with a marketing team. With the $350 from this pitch competition, we could really develop the website and the platform, and we could I'm blanking, but yeah. We could really develop the business and begin marketing efforts to get this going. Who knows? Maybe you could ignite the spark of Ignite You.
Ooh. Snuck it in right at 3 minutes. Got it. Perfect timing. All right. Well, as much as the money is a big deal for these young entrepreneurs, I often think the connections they can make and the connections with the people in the industry is just as powerful. So I want to take a quick minute right now to have all the judges kind of give their 10-second introduction to everybody here in the room. And if any of the students, pay careful attention, because there may be a judge in here that may be as useful as the $200 going your way. So Chris Fowler, you want to quickly introduce yourself real quick? Carson? Lewis?
Well, we work together, and I do everything that Carson just shared. Not much else to add, but well done so far, everyone.
Thank you. Matt?
Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Minetti. I'm the executive director of an organization called the Tech Artist Foundation. We support artists and entrepreneurs here in the St. Louis region. I also serve as the lead organizer for Startup Week. I know a couple of you attended the event back in September. It's a 5-day conference for entrepreneurs here in the region. And good luck today.
John?
Hello, John Clark. I'm the president and CEO of Master Clock Incorporated. We build atomic clocks, count controllers, different things like that do things like keep time, launch rockets, and hopefully help you all win some money through this pitch competition. So thank you.
Jeanette?
Hi, Jeanette Neely here with Nothing Bundt Cake. So I'm a little different than some others here today. I am a franchise owner. So I have five local franchises here in St. Louis. And just like you guys are nervous, we're nervous too. So it's okay. Relax. You're all doing a great job.
Hi, I'm Valerie Welch. I'm with the Betty J. Welch CPA firm. We do the full range of accounting and tax processing. I'm also the president of the board with the Webster Grove, Shrewsbury, Rock Hill, Brentwood Area Chamber of Commerce. We hope we are your next step, because you are doing a great job tonight, and we know that you have a future in business.
That is hard to follow. I am Mark Woolbright, and I'm a serial entrepreneur, lifetime inventor, and currently the CEO of a startup. I have personally pitched for money more times than I care to talk about, and it hasn't always gone very well. In fact, most of the time it didn't go very well. But that's the secret of it, is you just got to keep going, honing, tweaking, ching, keep going. You guys are doing great, and I'm happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Grady Phelan, founder and inventor of ProXR. It's a grip technology that you see in sports. Tyler O'Neill, Colton Wong, Pete Alonso, these guys swing baseball bats that my company invented. I've also, like Mark, have pitched many investor, and it isn't easy. My only recommendation to you is when you get up there and you freeze, take a breath. You'll find it. It'll come back to you. Well done so far.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mascara. I run entrepreneurship at Lindenwood University. I also run the Hammond Free Enterprise Institute as well at the university. And I'm hoping one of you guys actually is going to produce movies, because I have a 4-part political thriller series that needs to be produced. That's true.
It's fantastic.
That's my pitch to you.
Yeah. Excellent use of time. Even the judges are maximizing their stage presence. But I guarantee you there's a lot of good stuff up here. I'll give a quick shout out to Valerie. I joined the Chamber of Commerce yesterday. Right. So it's a nice way, especially to get some more access to different business owners that you may or may not want to continue to work with. It's a great way. And I'm sure Valerie or myself or someone will make sure that you get in there for a wonderful time with the chamber. All right, we're going to continue onwards if Maria Edwards wants to kind of mosey her way on down here. Looks like she's got a group of 3. Yeah. Yeah, we have 2 left. We're holding on. We're doing a quick hockey change. Blues playing tonight? That's way. It's playing well. All right, Marie Edwards and company are going to tell us about Parent Care Pathways.
In a world filled with challenges, single parents often carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. 30% of Americans are single parents suffering with income disparity. But what if we could give them a support system that not only allows them to survive, but thrive? Hello, judges, and thank you all so much for your time. My name is Maria.
I'm Danny. And my name's Amory.
And we are here this evening to introduce to you Parent Care Pathways, a nonprofit wellness organization and company dedicated to reaching out that helping hand and empowering low-income single parents to lead a successful and healthy, happy life.
We understand that life can be tough when you're doing it all on your own. Our mission is to provide an approach to care and wellness through multiple resources. Parents can log on to our website and see the resources that apply most to them and their needs. We would love to partner with local food pantries such as Afton Christian Food Pantry, vetted mental health care services, counseling services, and even Martha's Hands to have social workers to provide wellness checks on our families to ensure they stay happy and healthy. We even provide hygiene products and baby products for our families that need them, such as diapers, soaps, toothbrushes, and even more.
Being raised by a single mother, I can say myself that a company like this would have been beneficial to her, giving her that second hand. This is why I believe that a strong company with professionals that are dedicated to help with this company would be beneficial to us to help us spread. We are asking for $500 to help with our marketing materials and anything that we won't be able to get through donations.
We are more than just a company. We are a community. Parent Care Pathways is here to give back to the community. We would love to expand our donations by getting help from our community and really giving that support system that our families need.
Join us today to give single parents that second hand and make something life-changing. Thank you.
Thank you. Ah, we have our first product making its way to the stage. Blooming Butterflies is going to pass out a quick handout. Looks like she has product in tote. Always a good way to go about it. Very nice. And grab microphone. Right here in the middle of the stage.
I love flowers. In fact, I've always loved flowers. I love how you can take different shapes and sizes and turn them into a beautiful arrangement that brings joy to anyone that they're given to. I think my love for flowers started at a young age. My cousin Kayla passed away when she was only 6 years old. My aunt and uncle would visit her grave weekly, bringing flowers and other meaningful gifts. Unfortunately, a few years later, they had to move. This left me and my mom to take care and tend for her burial site. When I would go, I would often notice how only about 1/4 of the graves had decorations and flowers. So I did some research. After talking to some people at Bowie Funeral Home, I found out that the main issue was time and distance. And unfortunately for them, there are no other companies to help with this. This sparked an idea in my mind. I wanted to combine my passion with the needs of others. This is why I created Blooming Butterflies. I will provide my customers with flowers and other gifts regardless of time or distance. My company will be able to deliver the flowers within 48 hours of the purchase. We will also provide a picture proving that we have completed the service and so that our customers can get that same feeling that they get when they're right there in person. Next, I needed to look into a marketing analysis. I found our target demographic consists of mothers 30 to 40 who have experienced the loss of a loved one within the last decade. My research has found that 2.5 million people every year die. From my each leaving about 5 grieving people behind. I want to make sure all 5 people get the best support they need. I provided you with an overview of my financial projections to highlight a few key aspects of my product lineup. Each item carries at least a 19% markup, and I am projecting $12,000 once a month once I successfully begin to launch my business. I am seeking a budget of $400 to develop a website aiming to provide customers with seamless and visually appealing platform to explore the products I offer. My customer base beyond my customers from one funeral home, reaching out to a wider audience. I want to thank you all for your time and have an amazing night.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, we are on to number 9, which means we are going to officially do that hockey change. So if you guys are cycling out, we'll go ahead and cycle out so this room can be utilized for the next round of new young entrepreneurs. Good. It's efficient work. While everyone's getting settled, I'll go ahead and I think actually introduce myself for the first time since I think I actually forgot to round 1. So I guess that's one strike against your host and MC. But my name is Drew Wackbach. I am emceeing this event, and we are on to our second round. Over the last 8 years, I've been affiliated with Spark or Thrive in some way, shape, or form for about 8 years. I've been a full-time member at Spark. I've been a guest speaker at Spark. I've been a part-time mentor. I've given some guest presentations at Thrive. I've had people come out to my location, which is X Golf out West County, and X Golf that's opening up in 2 weeks here in Rock Hill. If you're unfamiliar with X Golf's concept, we are an indoor golf facility, and we specialize in the best 18-hole round of indoor golf that you can have. I've been an entrepreneur in a whole bunch of different ways. I've been a successful entrepreneur. I've been a failed entrepreneur. I've been an employee. I've been a great employee. I've been a 1099 contractor. I've worked for the government. I think I've done everything under the sun in a whole bunch of different ways. And it's exciting to see everybody here, whether you become a 23-year-old entrepreneur or a 35 or a 65-year-old entrepreneur. There's a lot of different ways to go about life. And I think the best thing that the entrepreneurship community provides you is reps. So when you see something 20 years down the road, it's not the first time you've seen it. And it provides you a whole bunch of different insights to a whole bunch of different people's way of viewing the world and the business world. Take the good things from everybody, take all the different things you've learned, and I'll keep applying that to your life. And I'm sure you guys will go down a fantastic path. It looks like we got everyone settled up in the upper deck, which means we're going to mosey right along to Elizabeth Lee. If Elizabeth Lee would like to come on down, she's going to talk to us about Morning Vintage. You guys' microphones are right there. And if you guys and everyone else could, make sure you stay between the two black pylons here so we can get you on camera for the whole world to see. You're off.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. And I'm Anna. And we're Morning Vintage. As the editor of my school's yearbook, I spent countless hours checking on my peers' work. And so I drink coffee to give me the extra energy boost I need. However, as a teen with anxiety, it causes me to pause my hectic schedule just to catch up with my heartbeat. So we wanted to look into to see if any other people have the same problems. We found a study under PubMed, and they said that drinking 400 milligrams of coffee and that involves caffeine can give panic attacks to patient disorder people and as well as healthy adults.
Morning Vintage is a coffee that specializes in finding that balance between caffeine and the type of roast so that you can find balance in your life. Our mission is to create an authentic coffee experience that stems from rich roasts to contemporary flavor syrups. What sets us apart is that we provide customers with the ability to choose and learn the type of coffee that works best for them. Our partners, John and Alejandra Hagedorn from La Finca, a Colombian-style cafe, informed us that the different coffee beans and different roasts change the flavor of the coffee as well as the amount of caffeine. We plan to sell their beans and grind it to your preferred brew method if you'd choose. Additionally, to combat the issue of the taste of decaf coffee, Morning Vintage uses a specific decaffeinization method using ethyl acetate. We promise our coffee will taste the way you want it to.
The global coffee market in 2021 was at 120 billion, and it continues to grow. The current enterprise for coffee focuses on coffee subscription boxes, and so do we. However, we differ from our competitors. We focus on educating and modifying our coffee to make sure it is balanced and to your liking. Our target market consists of young adults and teens ages 13 to 34. And our business strategies focus on Instagram and social media accounts since our audience is younger. With our online store, Wix, you can choose the location of where your roast is coming from, type of roast, and these will be priced $15 to $25 and 15 to 16 ounces. And additionally, we have a subscription box, $30 to $50, that will come with syrups and facts about coffee.
We reached out to local STL roasteries, including our lovely La Finca, and we continue to meet more experts every day to learn as much as we can. With the funding, $200 from this competition, we plan to secure our website domain and create a prototype so then we can give out samples and have a Google form feedback to ensure our customers brew Zen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just under the wire. Well done. Well done. All right. Next, we have BakeBox. BakeBox is a dedicated to transforming family time into delightful, stress-free moments. Got it. Perfect. It's like we have some goodies for the judges. Always a good way to bowl them over.
My brothers joke that sometimes I live in the kitchen, which isn't that far from the truth. My love for baking has come from countless memories with my grandmas and cousins in the kitchen. Even if it wasn't pretty, it was always a fun time to slow down and enjoy each other's company. 3 years ago, I started a company called Delish Dough. I sell cinnamon rolls, cookies, cupcakes, and cakes. Over the years, Delish Dough has grossed over $10,000 in sales. But I'm not here to talk about Delish Dough. I'm here to talk about a new expansion, BakeBox. We live in a culture that is very busy and leaves parents exhausted. Planning family time can seem stressful and exhausting for parents, and most of them are resorting to giving screens to their kids to entertain them. BakeBox is a monthly subscription box that offers everything a family needs to have an intentional and fun time together. Inside is a recipe, dry ingredients, easy to follow instructions, and 3 intentional questions for families to facilitate conversation. In front of you is an idea of what a Christmas themed box could look like. Each month, there will be a different theme based on the holiday or season. There will be different themed desserts for each season. In place of screens, kids are able to be creative with their hands and learn how to bake. My avatars for this company are single dads and busy moms, both with young to teenage kids. The global subscription box market size is $32.9 billion. Families spend an average of $3,568 a year on entertainment for their kids. The size and trends of the baking market are growing, as well as subscription boxes. In the first year, BakeBox is projected to make a net income of $10,458. This includes sales from the multiple new revenue streams, yearly subscriptions, one-time boxes, and holiday baking classes. In the following years, it is expected to increase 1.5 times continually. I'm asking for $600. This will be used to make and design the packaging and recipes. $100 will go towards making and designing, $200 will cover the cost of the first 10 boxes, and $300 would go towards renting the space for the holiday baking classes. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to something that I'm so passionate about, baking and helping families spend intentional time together. I hope that BakeBox will create memories and laughter for families that struggle to be intentional amidst the busyness of life. Thank you.
Well done, Avery. You even got Erica to help demonstrate your product along the way. All right, we got a full squad making its way down. Can't wait to see how this microphone passing goes. You guys need a third microphone? You guys go ahead and have my third microphone. All right, we got Second Chance Contracting.
Imagine a world where manual labor projects are not just about the bricks and mortar, but also rebuilding lives. I'd like to introduce our business, Second Chance Contracting. This business not only drives for economic growth, but also to foster social change. That was the vision behind our venture. We will partner with drug rehabilitation centers, as well as working with ex-convicts and the homeless community to create a win-win situation for all those involved.
My name is Dawson Townsend.
My name is Aiden.
My name is Chase.
My name's Keaton.
And I'm Josh. At Second Chance Contracting, our mission is simple yet profound. We're gonna untap their true potential in various different ways. We're gonna offer them a second chance in rehabilitation. By doing this, we're gonna offer plenty of different projects at Second Chance Contracting.
When looking for future employees, we will partner with local rehabilitation centers
and homeless shelters. We feel that these people know where they have gone wrong in their life, and we feel they deserve a second chance. We will also go into prisons and have meetings with the prisoners that have had good behavior and reassure them that they have a chance on the outside.
You may be asking what sets us apart from other contracting businesses. However, there are two main things that set us apart from other government contracting businesses. And one is that we're subsidizing government projects. And two is that we're using tax credits from the government in order to fund our projects. So subsidizing government projects, what does that mean? So we're working with MoDOT, which is a $4 billion industry in Missouri each year. And so we think there's a ton of room for expansion. And even if we can just get 1% of that, that would be $4 million a year, or $40 million a year, sorry. And moving on to tax credits, Missouri government offers a $6,000 tax credit on the first 6 paychecks they give out to ex-convicts and people come out of homeless rehabilitation centers. So with that money, we can still pay them a fair wage, and we can also expand our business.
We are asking for a budget of $1,500. This will allow us for 3 main things. The first is education, the second is equipment, and the third is certifications. This will allow for our workers to get OSHA certified, as well as become versed in how to construct and build things. It will allow for a better job experience, as they will then be able to go into the community and take their skills elsewhere.
The social impact of our venture will be immeasurable. By creating employment opportunities, we will be decreasing the recidivism rates among ex-convicts, offering housing solutions to the homeless, and also helping community development. Through gainful employment, our employees will be fostering a sense of pride and community in their own communities. Sorry.
In their own way. Fantastic.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Moving right along, we have Ella Knapp. Looks like Ella is one of 2 moving her way down. They are going to tell you about Stick It. Right here in the middle. And you're all Stick It.
Into our company today. As you've probably seen before, some stickers just tarnish, fall off, and just simply aren't durable. We figured out a way to make sure all of our stickers have a airtight laminate seal on the top to ensure that they can withstand any environment they are put under. We have a variety of different ordering options that you can go through, either our customized sticker options or our staple stickers that are available through our website, which is available very soon. Since we do not have a website up at the moment, we do have a Google form available in our Instagram bio, which you can order from. With your funding, we would use that for buying more sticker sheets, more laminating sheets, and to soon redo our packaging. We are focusing more on our business-to-business sales at the moment because we just see more profit available there and just more market available. As we've seen from other sticker companies, smaller orders just don't bring in as much revenue as bigger orders do.
In real world solutions, we have seen that 90% of branding and promotion is done through the use of paper prints such as business cards as well as pamphlets. Well, imagine a world where you can get out your word through the use of stickers. We have found a way to make that happen for you. Our target market are local businesses as well as local boutiques. We have talked to many local businesses around our school, and we hope to expand our relationships further, but not just with businesses, but as well as individuals locally. You may be wondering why these businesses or boutiques would be wanting to partner with us. Well, as Ella said, we have waterproof and high quality stickers at a reasonable cost. Pricing varies depending on if you are buying single stickers or if you are buying in bulk. Single stickers would be 2 inches for $3, 3 inches for $4, and 4 inches for $5. This leads us to our goal of $10,000 in profit by the end of this upcoming school year. If you are going to buy in bulk for our stickers, the pricing would depend on if you are buying, or depends on how many sheets of paper you have used in that sale. To reiterate, we use your funding to fulfill future orders that we have or the orders that we also have now. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we hope to have your investment into Stick-It.
Thank you, ladies. Give the judges a couple seconds here to get some notes down. It's been a flamethrower going through all this as we get through about 44, 45 presenters this evening. All right. We have I Elevate up next. I Elevate. Looks like they're going to pass around some items so judges can pass those down. You guys can make your way towards the middle of the stage and begin with your presentation.
We've all had that time where we felt like we don't really fit in with everyone else.
For me, I hit rock bottom when I was told my skin was too dark and my smile wasn't perfect.
For me, it had such little self-confidence and self-esteem that I didn't even want to play a sport.
And I was bullied about my glasses, my personality, and how I looked. That's why we, Ella,
Janae, and Dia,
decided to create I Elevate.
I Elevate is a purpose-driven brand that specializes in crafting affirmation bracelets designed to inspire, motivate, and empower young girls on their personal growth journey. Our brand is committed to harnessing the transformative power of positive thinking and self-belief through our thoughtfully designed and crafted bracelets. We firmly believe that by wearing our bracelets, individuals can make a positive shift in their mindset to achieve their goals and live a more fulfilling life. Each bracelet has a carefully chosen affirmation or inspirational quote on it that the buyer would be able to wear with personal self-development messages including self-love, motivation, gratitude, and more. Our bracelets are available in different styles and aesthetics, allowing customers to choose different styles that resonate with them.
We offer a unique customization option, allowing customers to create their personalized affirmation bracelets that reflect with their unique aspirations and goals. As popular brands oftentimes have the same color and same style, we strive to please all people with all different aspects of life because we believe that having your own style is having your own persona.
It takes 30 minutes to make a 3-stack of bracelets and 50 to make a 5-stack, or 10 to make one individual. We buy our material in bulk, meaning we spend a minimum of $120 every time we buy inventory. We will be selling a 3-stack of bracelets for $10, a 5-stack of bracelets for $15, and an individual for $5. In order to maintain inventory,
I Elevate is seeking $350 in funding to expand our product line, enhance our online presence, and reach a wider audience through marketing and community engagement initiatives. This investment will also support our goal of creating a positive impact on the mental and emotional well-being of individuals. I Elevate is not just a movement. I Elevate is not just a business. It's a movement dedicated to spreading positivity, self-empowerment, and personal growth. Join us in our mission to make a difference in people's lives, one bracelet at a time. Together, we can inspire a brighter, more confident, and empowered world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, judges, Uncharted Frames Photography is not here, so we are going to skip down one rung. All right, with that, we're going to move right along to Desire. We're a liquidation resale business that buys Amazon, returns goods on overstock products, and resell them. Desire, you're up.
Good evening. Good evening. How y'all all doing? Have you ever wondered what happens to Amazon return goods that have been left out? Well, they sit in warehouses, keeping dust on them, just waiting for us to be captured. My name is Guy. This is Deshaun, and we are Desired. We have identified a problem in the reselling marketplace. The problem is that people are buying broken, low quality goods with inaccurate assessments to them. So people are getting catfished. The solution to this problem is upping the quality of our products and also increasing, making the description for our products. You can find these products in warehouses where they pack the Amazon return goods. They pack them up, put them into pallets and boxes, and they ship them out that way to people like us so we can sell it to consumers like you guys for upwards to $250.
We've conducted a market analysis, and in that market analysis, we created a 40-mile radius, and in that 40-mile radius, 2 million people live in that area. So we chose to target this area of people so it can be easy for us to deliver our products to them. Based on our market analysis, we conducted a revenue model. Our revenue model is based off low margin and high volume. For example, we're going to be the low price leader who provides great value.
We're asking for the full $350 to, number one, buy our first box, and to, number two, pay for shipping expenses and things of that nature. The reason why we haven't bought our first box yet is because of two problems: access to money and also being an approved vendor. As of last night, we became an approved vendor for one of our vendors, and so we fixed that problem. Now, the second problem you all can fix by giving us this $350. But we haven't been sitting on our butts. We've been hustling around the community, taking products from on the street, refurbishing them, cleaning them up, and selling them that way so we could get money in our pockets to buy our first product. So as you desire to give us this $350, we desire to make good on our investment. And as you guys desire to help two young Black entrepreneurs, we desire to take our company all the way to the finish line. We are Desire, a company of surplus finds, second chances, and elevating every overstock experience. And this is why we need the $350. Thank you.
Love it. Absolutely love it. In case you're curious, judges, $350. That's what they're after. You know, if you don't ask, you don't get it. So I love it. Could put the emphasis on it. All right, that moves us to our last student of this session and our first Lafayette student. If Caden would like to make his way on down, he's going to tell us about guards and yards. Hayden, stage is yours. Need 3 hands.
I wish. 300,000. 300,000. That number is a travesty. No, a tragedy. Because it is in relation to the amount of fitness-related injuries in 2022 alone. And that's what Guards and Yards is here to fix. Guards and Yards offers easy to use, cheap, and affordable fitness equipment to everybody. Not just a certain group, but everybody. By selling on Amazon and using that as our primary market, we're able to bring these products all across the world to anybody who needs them. They can be used for any variety of things. And of course, this is not just going to be the only one. I intend to expand into other sorts of fitness equipments, such as pull-up bars, push-up bars, and, really any wide of a range of things that may be related to the fitness industry. So what I'm asking for is $200 in order to fund the research into other products, the innovation of other products, and the production of these products. By selling this product, the titular Lancer longsword, for $20, we make about a $10.03 profit off of the $9.93 they cost to produce. Now, that's not really factoring in any sort of production cost through the usage of employees just yet. But off of the raw cost of materials alone, $10.03 is the profit. And that's more than 100% profit margin. And so what I mean to say is this. There's the foundation built. And in order to skyrocket that to new heights, I need $200 to help fund new products and innovations. So, are you ready to practice some guards, run some yards, and slash, shop, and punch the competition with guards and yards?
Thank you. That's right there. All right, that knocks out our second group. We're going to go ahead and do another hockey style line change. And in the meantime, if you are not already on the bottom rung, we're going to get started in about 2 minutes. All right, we are on to our third segment. Courtney Duff is going to come down and tell you about CD Dog Treats, also our first entrepreneur from Rockwood Summit. Come on down. We have your microphone out in front, and you guys are going to kick off section number 3.
Hello, my name is Courtney Duff, and I'm the owner of CD's Healthy Gourmet Dog Treats. When I was shopping for treats for my dogs, I realized how unhealthy the ingredients in the treats were. I started researching it, and I found that 90% of dog treats in America were considered unhealthy. I also learned that more than half of dogs seen at vet clinics around the country are also considered overweight. I went home and found healthy dog treat recipes, and I made a few to test my own 2 dogs. They ended up loving them. During the summer of COVID, I was 11 years old and really bored. At the time, I was only making treats for my dogs. So I thought, what if I sat out at the neighborhood pool and sold my dog treats to all the people out walking their dogs? I customized a couple of yard signs, and it made a good supply of 3 different types of treats. My neighbors were my biggest business target, and it became a great success. Not only did the dogs love the treats, but the owners loved how healthy and affordable they were. One of my first business goals was to keep prices low and make my treats affordable, as you can see from my menu. Inflation over COVID made this a challenge, but I feel proud of keeping my dog treats healthy and affordable when prices for everything else have gone up. The cost of goods for my signature treat, the canine cookie, which I've given you each a sample of, is $2.38. On average, it takes 1 hour and 30 minutes to make one batch of 77 treats. I sell these treats 3 for $1, which is a profit of $23.22 per batch. One of my biggest expenses each year is vendor fair fees. In 2023, I spent $925 on 7 vendor fairs. Each year, the cost keeps going up. For example, the Strawberry Festival in Kingsburg, Missouri has gone up 33% in the past 2 years. With the $350 from this competition, I'd be able to participate in more vendor fairs throughout the year. My biggest event is the Festival of the Little Hills, which costs $400 to participate in. I would love to expand my business to more vendor fairs next year. Every year during the Christmas season, I have a Christmas themed special where part of my proceeds goes to a charity. My first year, I gave $400 to my friend's mom who was diagnosed with cancer. My second year, 10% of my proceeds went to Second Chance Ranch, which helps senior dogs who are homeless. My third year, I donated 10% to the APA Adoption Center. I have also participated in vendor fairs where part of my proceeds goes to a good cause, such as Claire's House, which is a short-term foster home for dogs when their owners are faced with injury or illness. Giving back to my community who supported me with my business makes me feel proud and is important to me. With your help, I look forward to providing more healthy dog treats to more pet owners so that their dogs can live long, healthy lives. The $350 from this competition would allow me to reach my goal of attending 10 vendor fairs in 2024. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great night.
Well done. Sounds like you're going to have a busy summer ahead. All right, now we are going to have Mulligan's Marketplace. Mulligan's Marketplace, if you'd like to come on down.
Who buys used golf balls? Well, let me tell you, those weekend warriors who go out to their local the course, slam a few beers, and aren't afraid to fish a golf ball 3 feet into the woods out with their 7-iron. We all know this golfer.
At Mulligan Marketplace, we understand that golf is a very expensive sport. The main reason of that is golf balls. But our clients already have that urge to play golf, and they pay for the game maybe at their own rate, whether it be once or twice a month, whatever it may be. The current retail price for a dozen of golf balls is roughly $45 to $60, meaning every time that some golfer loses a ball in the woods or the creek or whatever it may be, it's almost $5 down the drain, and that's way too much for the average golfer. There's still supply issues coming out of COVID, and there's also supply issues due to a recent fire that burned down the top manufacturer in the world. With that being said, there's less supply, more demand, making there room for our business to thrive.
Our solution to this problem is going to local golf courses with permission, cleaning the balls through our multi-step cleaning process, as well as packaging and selling our golf balls. Our balls range from $1 to $2.50 a ball that would otherwise be sitting on the course, decomposing, which would take over 1,000 years to decompose. We're also helping the environment. This is also half the price of the retail value, and we explore business to consumer as well as business to business sales with our various golf course connections and our indoor simulator connection.
The fastest growing sector of golf right now is the young golfer who wants to just get into the game and pick up a new hobby. That being said, the current golf ball industry is sitting at a whopping $1.4 billion, and golf itself is growing with almost 6.2 million new golfers annually. And that new golfer is typically the male who's 14 to 20 and, making that below average salary, if that. And golf itself is expected to grow as a full industry by 2.4% annually between now and 2030. And with all that being said, there's still 300 million golf balls being lost worldwide year round, meaning that there is so much room for our business to gain opportunity and grow.
We value our golf balls similar to the top brands in the industry. We have tiers to them: A tier, B tier, and C tier. This determines how we price our balls. Our balls are also 40 to 50% under the retail value, which is about $14 to $16.
In the last quarter of 2023, we're expecting to sell about 30 to 40 dozen business-to-business golf balls. And with that being said, about 15 to 20 of them business to consumer. Hopefully, by the first quarter of 2024, we can double those numbers, and then yet again in the second quarter of 2024, double those numbers, exponentially growing our business.
With this being said, we're humbly asking for the full $350 of funding to expedite our cleaning, storing, and packaging operation. This would also help with our website development and our social media development. This will be crucial for our business expansion, and we thank you for your time.
Thank you, gentlemen. All right. Next, we have Griffin. Griffin the Gutter Guy. Griffin the Gutter Guy takes care of all your guttering needs. Can't wait to hear about all your advanced strategies cleaning gutters as you grab the microphone and make your way here to the front of the stage. Griffin, the world is your oyster.
Let me ask you a question. When was the last time your gutters were clean? Was it this month? This year? Do you even remember? Gutters are such an essential part of house care that often gets overlooked. But what is a gutter even used for, and why is it such a big deal that they get cleaned? Well, gutters are used for displacing water off your roof and into a safe place away from your home. And if this is not happening, the problems can be detrimental. These problems include foundations cracking, water leaking into your home, mold, rotting wood, and it can even void your home warranty. But if these problems can so easily be avoided, why doesn't everybody just do it themselves? Well, to start, there is over 150,000 rooftop injuries per year. For second, it's timely. It costs time all the time, 1 to 3 hours per roof, and it also costs money if you don't have the supplies to do it yourself. Well, that's where I come in. I'm Griff the Gutter Guy, and I will be charging $100 per story to clean gutters off roofs. Now, this is obviously a big problem with roofs. For you guys, I'm asking from your funding for $350, and this will allow me to get my own supplies, and it will allow me to push out my marketing. With better marketing, I'll be able to do more houses, and I'll be able to possibly hire a new person. And with better supplies, I'll be able to get jobs done more efficiently. And this isn't going anywhere. This business has been around for as long as gutters have existed.
And there's good reason for that. I mean, as long as there's trees and as long as there's houses, there's going to be this issue. And there's jobs like this all over, but what sets me apart? Other jobs are charging up to $500 and they're big companies. They don't care about you. All they want is your money. Care about you or your house. Me, I'm local and I'm personal. You're seeing who's doing the job. You're seeing where your money goes and you know who's going to get the job done. Griff the gutter guy. You can leave your problems to me.
Griffin is not lying. I bet you he's a very, very personable individual. So if you need some gutters clean, call Griffin. All right. Finally, we're going to finish this abridged third version with AP Lawn Care. Grab a mic, swing on down, and tell us everything about your business.
This year in my entrepreneurship class, we were tasked to turn $10 into $100, the 10X project. My peers were reselling clothes, flipping objects for profit, and struggling to take action. For most of them, it took the full 4 weeks to make the $100, and for some, that's all they made. Now for myself, I made $100 in one afternoon doing what I've done since I was 9 years old, mowing lawns. You might be wondering what the problem is I'm presenting you guys today. It's not that people need their lawns taken care of, or looking nice, or a beautiful landscape. The problem is that nobody's wanting to do this. Nobody wants to go do the manual labor. I know this because all my friends say they don't want to mow lawns. They'd rather be on their phone and they don't enjoy working in the heat. My solution simply is myself. I have a passion for manual labor, working hard, and making customers happy. I also really love the outdoors. This industry has fulfilled my passion in making so many connections with families and their homeowners. I reach out and share my vision through apps like Nextdoor app and Facebook. This is because my target market is senior homeowners who cannot physically do their lawns themselves. This is where I come in. Also, they really enjoy and respect the young men hard at work. Any busy homeowner or business owner that does not have the time, but they have the money for my service and my team. This is a very lucrative business. A typical lawn is $45 and we can easily do 6 lawns a day. This adds up to about $100 an hour on average. I know these prices to be true because people are paying this annually and regularly for my team. I can have all the houses in the world, but I don't have enough people to work. Our expenses are limited because we own all the equipment and our only extra charge is fuel, which we do implement into our pricing. Judges, I'm asking for $350 today. This will be used as a down payment for a zero-turn lawnmower that will be used next year to improve my team's efficiency and quality of work. Now, I'm not here with a fancy new app developed with AI or a shiny new object. I'm just human proof of a hardworking 16-year-old that owns his own business, and I'm Aiden with AP Lawn Care, and we are creating your outdoor masterpiece.
Love it. I always talk when I first walk into an entrepreneurship room, I ask, are you trying to create something new? You're trying to make money. Both are great options and opportunities. And Mr. AP over here is definitely down with making money. We are definitely down with that idea. And with that, we're going to turn the room over once again and bring in a new flight of entrepreneurs and let the judges catch up on their notes. All right, looks like we're about halfway through, so it's time to re-kick up the energy, get everybody ready, hoop and holler, get the blood flowing, we can get, yeah. Go. All right, we set the stage big for you. Bennett, are you ready? All right, Bennett, come on down and kick off option number 4.
All right, judges. I don't know about you guys, but I feel pretty set up for the future based off hearing from those previous entrepreneurs. They inspired me, right? But on a more personal note, I feel a little bit silly because they sound like they got their life set out for them. They got the exact plan, and I'm not in that exact same boat. After high school, I don't really know what I want to do, but I'm sure some of you guys might have been in that exact same situation, being bombarded by the question of what do you want to do after high school, and yet having to come up and fib and answer just to get people off your back. Am I right? See, that's the problem. 75% of high schoolers feel moderately or not at all prepared for post-high school. They don't know what they want to do. 2/3 of students say they would have benefited more from career exploration. So that's what I'm doing. My business is Student Pathway. It is an after-school work program with the goal of career exploration for students. Students would enroll in a 5-week internship work program for me. The first week being to determine their strengths and desires and possible interests in industries they would like to go into. The next 4 weeks be interning at 10 different businesses, 2 days one business, 2 days the next, and so forth for 4 weeks until they have explored 10 industries, get their foot in the door, and really see if that's what they like. But obviously, you may be wondering, though, why would businesses want my students there? They're young, they're untrained, they're not ready yet. But that's wrong. And also, these businesses have their own problems. 1 in 2 employees are open to looking for new work. What does that mean? 63% W-2 workers say they would leave for better personal well-being. What that really is saying, though, is there's a huge employee retention problem in the industry. And that is because of a major unhappiness in workers. And the solution to that, again, is student pathway. With giving high school students the proper career exploration in high school, they get the ability to not go into an industry they won't stay in. Also, in a more short-term matter of dealing with employee retention, this would have a constant influx of workers going into their business. My target demographic is mainly the 26,000 high school students in the St. Charles County, and maybe later on expanding. And currently, 36% of the households have an income of $100,000 to $200,000. So that means parents with pockets who are willing to pay my price. There's currently a trend of 72% of households having some level of college degree, and that's continually rising. In my current revenue model, if you would turn the page, you would see that I'm planning to enroll at least 30 students a month with $250 as the price. So that means a gross sale of $7,500 a month. Also selling one-time strength test at $50, that's another gross sales of $1,500. Additionally, for businesses, there's a finder's fee. If I attract an employee that they would like to retain and keep, a finder's fee of $150 would be charged. My total cost of goods is about $20 per item sold, and including other possible cost of goods like insurance and payroll, I could be making profits of $9,000 in net income or more a month. I'm asking for
How much are you asking for?
10,000.
10,000. There it is.
350. Thank you.
Thanks for kicking us off, Bennett. That was fantastic. All right, we're going to move right along as Ethan makes his way down. Ethan is going to talk to us about Iron MMA. Right here in the middle.
I'm a very shy person. I'm not extroverted at all. And I used to get bullied for that mentally, emotionally, and physically as early as the 1st grade. Fast forward to 3rd grade, it wasn't any better. I got picked on a lot for my height and for how skinny I used to be. So my dad heard about this. My dad said I should try wrestling. And without even thinking about it, I said, yes, sign me up. When wrestling started, my parents started noticing my progress, but I was not the best wrestler. In fact, I was terrible at it. But that never stopped me. I still was working as hard as I could, and I started winning more matches. But I also noticed that my improvement was also making my bullies back off. So I want to go in the fitness industry and eventually open up my own MMA gym. But there are a lot of problems in that industry. For example, a significant amount of martial art gyms go out of business almost every year. To me, that is a huge problem because I believe martial arts will benefit a lot of people's lives because a big portion of the U.S. population is robbed every year. My solution is to help people stay out of those dangerous situations by teaching people a variety of martial arts. This is why I am starting Iron MMA. I will start by teaching self-defense and wrestling to individuals to build my client base with a long-term goal to open up Iron MMA gyms. In the U.S., there are about 30,000 MMA gyms, but there are about 160,000 kids in the U.S. that are bullied every single day. According to the U.S. Census, 19% of Americans have a gym membership. So for the kids that get bullied, I want to give them a place where kids can also lift weights, but also learn self-defense because bullying can get really out of hand. My gym would be a monthly membership payment plan. I have 3 payment plans, lifting, MMA, and both of those combined. If I had about 1,150 members, my yearly gross would be about $1.4 million, and that would be 37% profit after expenses. First and foremost, I need a building. Then I will need equipment, as well as a license, legal fees, insurance, and a computer system and uniforms. So my estimate will be about $1 million in a startup cost. So my plan is a $500,000 business loan from a 10-year payoff. Then I'm going to raise $500,000 from capital investors, and they will own 10% share of the company for every $100,000. Now, I'm not asking for that money now. If I wanted to get certified as in coaching or instructing, I would need about $300 to get started with my certification process. I'm excited. My name is Ethan Hegner, and I'm excited to offer a full fitness gym with everything offered at a premium gym, while also offering MMA and self-defense for anybody at any age. Unleash your inner fighter at Iron MMA.
Well done. I like the stare down at the end. It's good. It's good. All right. Next, we're going to have Crazy FX. Foam latex prosthetics that are customized to make your dreams a reality. Looks like we have 3 gentlemen coming on down. I can't wait till we have to say. Take it away.
Welcome to the world of Crazy FX, curated by me and my friend Kyle, where our signature design of horror, comfort, and style brings any event to life. We proudly present a solution to a pervasive problem in the market of prosthetics and makeup. Every celebration, from Halloween to birthday parties or Mardi Gras, tend to fall short due to the often impossible task of finding a mask. Market data reveals a saturation of uninspired, run-of-the-mill options, leaving a significant void and the transformative experience that every event deserves. In 2023, Halloween spending was over $12.2 billion, with the market of Halloween costumes being mostly online. On another note, the cosplay market is huge right now. Last year, $35.2 billion went into the market, with cosplayers ranging from 3 to 42 years of age. Not to mention, both markets are continuing to grow every year. Our sustainable revenue model revolves around the sale of prosthetics and makeup, ensuring a steady and scalable income stream. To get started for sales, we plan to purchase white foam latex masks for somewhere around $30 to $50. After that, we're going to paint, customize it to whatever the consumer needs, and we'll sell it for around double what we bought it for. We will also include a small bottle of liquid latex or spirit gum, which we use to apply the masks and which they would use to apply the mask when it gets to them.
In line with our business goals, we are seeking $200 in funding for our company, Crazy FX. This investment allows us to purchase multiple brand new prosthetics for us to create and put on the market. It also enables us to acquire essential materials like paint, prosthetics, airbrush guns, compressors to make these hyper-realistic prosthetics.
Crazy FX warmly invites you to be part of our journey to make personalized event experiences unforgettable. With your strong support, we want to make every celebration special in every way. Let's create a world where prosthetics are more than just that. They're pathways to excitement and a way to express yourself freely. Your help is the key to transforming celebrations and self-discovery. Join us in making a difference in people's celebrations and lifestyle.
Boom. So how much did you pay your walking, talking mannequin? $20 in dinner. I like it. Like it. Wonderful gentlemen. All right. Next, we're going to have Abby Marie Photography. Abby wants to make her way on down. Looks like our judges are feverishly taking some notes. right, looks like the judge is ready for you, Abby.
Hi, my name is Abby Van Valkenburg, and I created Abby Marie Photography. My photography journey started in 2020 when my journalism teacher handed me my first camera. She told me to go out and shoot boys swim and dive, so that's exactly what I did. I went and shot about 1,000 photos and came out with maybe 3 good ones, but lo and behold, the next day, one of my photos was posted on the school's Instagram. I was beyond excited and proud of myself. This excitement planted a seed. Over the next 3 years, I taught myself the ins and outs of a camera, all while falling in love with how candid photography tells a story. Last year, while scrolling on Instagram, I came across an abundance of Senior Sunday posts. I noticed that all of these posts looked virtually the same, even though the subjects were different. But more than that, the pictures looked like they were missing their personality. They looked like they were missing their story. So I went and asked seniors at my school what they felt about their experience with senior pictures. And turns out they felt the same way. They felt like their pictures were cookie cutter and that they didn't stand out. But I also found out that the booking process and their sessions were highly stressful. This gap in the market led me to create Abby Marie Photography, a niche photography service that incorporates candid photography into senior portraits for high schoolers in the St. Louis area. The St. Louis market is vast, consisting of over 100 high schools with about 25,000 seniors. This market also turns over every single year because of the new senior class that comes up. Not only do I want to provide beautiful pictures, I also want to provide a stress-free process. To do this, I have created an in-depth questionnaire, made a list of online stores to help mitigate clothing frustration, and I will provide an online Zoom before the session to work out any kinks. I'm currently charging about $150 per session for an hour that comes with 40 high-resolution edited images. As I build my portfolio, I plan to charge $350 once it's fully built. I am asking for $200 to buy a 1.4 aperture lens. This lens will allow me to provide photos with a lower depth of field, meaning more blurry in the background. This will save me editing time on the back end. This lens will also allow me to bring in 5 paying clients per month, which will come out to $1,715 in profit per month. So please help me make my dreams and passions a reality for years to come. Thank you.
Good job, Abby. All right, next we have Sarah Bailey. Sarah Bailey is going to talk to us about her company, Suspend.
Together, we have started Suspend. Together, we got the opportunity for this class. When the class was presented to us, we immediately started thinking of many business opportunities and ideas that we could run with. As a group, we decided to run with another idea. But Mari and I still really liked the idea of selling rings. So me and her decided to spend our own time and put our own money into making Suspend. Our target market is selling to people at our own high school. Our competition will be other jewelry businesses. At Suspend, we handcraft all of our rings, from stamping the ring with the design to cutting the sharp corners off so it doesn't irritate your hand, to bending it into shape to be a handmade ring. Our competition is any big jewelry business, big or small. A lot of those jewelry companies mass produce their jewelries in large quantities, and they might not be as high as quality as what ours are. At Suspend, me and Mari personally hand make every single ring that you see, including the prototypes that have been passed around today. Our cost is about $22 for a pack of 144 aluminum ring blanks, which is what the original stamp, which is what the ring turns into. Pack of stamp ring blanks is $22, and which is used for phase 1, making the actual ring itself. Phase 2 is making our business bigger and expanding into shipping. With shipping comes the competition, like I stated, and we hope to sell all across Missouri and maybe even the country. Our cost, we're asking for the full $350 in funding, because with the shipping, we will need all the things that come with it, such as a label printer, which is $180, labels, stickers, which is $20, packaging, which is $12, shipping containers, which is $16, thank you cards and stickers for $20, and more stamps for about $50, which is why we are asking for the full $350 in funding. Thank you.
Well done. Well done, Sarah. All right. Looks like Kyle Barker is making his way down. A lot of Kyle Barker fans in the house. All right. The stage is yours, Kyle.
My parents have owned our house tonight for over 20 years. They finally decided to take the leap to remodel our kitchen one day. My parents finally went on Google and picked from the top list with the 5-star reviews. Turns out the images were fake and pulled off of Google. This turned their dream kitchen into a dream nightmare. When the job was done horribly, I knew I needed to change the space. In just 2023 alone, research shows that over $150 billion in revenue was generated just off of social media ads alone. Who wouldn't want a slice of that? But the problem is many remodelers are unsure of their ability to deliver high quality ads that will convert into sales for their company. That's where we come in. Here at Nexus, we offer groundbreaking solutions that revolutionizes the way you present your business to the world. We are not just another advertising agency. We are the company for short-form content creation. We don't just edit existing footage. We take it a step further. We specialize in recording, editing, and monitoring advertisements from start to finish. Your vision, your brand, your message. We bring them to life. As of now, we currently manage ads and generate leads for 2 remodelers. We are looking to expand and innovate the marketing space much more. Upon research, I found that there are over 460,000 companies in the remodeling industry alone. Even with working with just 40 of those businesses, you would be able to generate over $1 million in revenue annually. This proves that the market has life and is profitable. We currently have one revenue stream, which is a monthly retainer from our clients, where we offer ad management, lead nurturing, and lead generation. We are looking to add to that revenue stream video creation and editing. We are looking to also add another revenue stream of just a one-time payment of video creation and editing. Tonight, I am asking you guys for a $400 investment. This investment will help me purchase multiple softwares, including customer relationship management softwares and video editing softwares. This investment will also help me purchase a camera lens to shoot higher quality videos for my clients. This will help my quality of work increase in the business and to be able to expand. Thank you for your time and consideration. I hope you guys are interested in making dreams, not nightmares.
Well done. Well done.
All right. Thank you, Kyle. All right. Now we have Fashion Flitz.
Hello. Who doesn't like to go back to school shopping? Everybody does, right? But are you tired of wearing those mass-produced, uninspiring t-shirts every year? But I have a solution for you guys. Hello, my name is Hirgani, and my business is Fashion Flits. Fashion Flits is a website that sells t-shirts for men and women aged 16 to 36 years old. Shirts that designs that every adults and teenagers wear, like coats and graphic tees. Teenager adults will take these stylish t-shirts home and wear it repeatedly. I've been wearing t-shirts for a long time, but the main problem that everyone faces, they want to wear graphic tees or modern design t-shirts on. Modern design. This idea came to me when I went to back to school shopping this year. Everywhere I went shopping, I saw the same sports and regular fashionable t-shirts every year. So that's when I decided to start Fashion Flits, because I want to create something unique. With the commitment of using sustainable materials like 100% cotton t-shirts and ethical production practices, our t-shirts not only look good, but also makes a positive impact on our environment. I researched online. There's a lot of custom tag printing companies like designhill.com and overprinting.com. So those are basically my competition for now. I researched online what shirts are trending right now. So the shirts are trending right now in 2023 are mental coats on t-shirts. So I want to create something creative for young teenagers and college students. So I researched online what's the revenue of the t-shirt market. The t-shirt market revenue at 2023 is $43.9 billion. The market expected to grow annually by 3.31% every year. So I hope to make $30 to $40 revenue in the spring of 2024 and then increase it after next year. So the next few steps of my business is to sell some of my t-shirts on my website and also sell them on my Instagram. So this is one of the t-shirts that I made at home. So this is just a plain white t-shirt from Walmart, and I made the design at Adobe Illustrator. And then I use a heat press to make the t-shirts. Using high quality materials and eco-friendly printing techniques like using a heat press and using water-based ink to make t-shirts. We prioritize both styles and sustainability. Our t-shirts are not just fashion forward, but also ethically produced to minimize our environmental impact. So the total cost to make all our t-shirt is $7.75, and I'll cost them on my website, which is $10 on my company for sure. That's why I'm asking for $200 for my company so I can buy materials like plain white t-shirt and transfer paper to make t-shirts. Grab a Life by Fashion Flits. Thank you.
Thank you. Put that right here. Go. All right, Avery Parker is making her way down, and she is going to cap off this section. All right, Avery, the floor is yours.
I've recently learned about house hawking as a way to live for free. It's where you buy a multi-unit house and you sell you rent the other units. And I can't wait to do this, but I don't have the money to buy a house. I then learned about another way to live for free, and this is being an au pair or nanny for kids. But I don't like kids. My Papa Sam is 88 years old, and he has lived alone for the past 27 years. He suffered from glaucoma for the past 20, and about 3 years ago, he went completely blind. That's when my 24-year-old sister moved in with him to help care for him. She's a full-time college student who gets free room and board and a monthly stipend. With the help of my mom, I'm starting Nannies for Grannies. Room and board is very expensive, and so many college students are broke throughout their career. Assisted living is also very expensive, and so many families struggle to maintain the proper care for their loved ones. And a lot of elderly people aren't ready or just don't want to go into a home. My proposal is a business that helps find solutions for multiple people. College students that live in home with elderly people and care for them in exchange for room, board, and a monthly stipend. This solution is beneficial for college students, elderly, and their families. Nannies for Grannies targets responsible college students and young professionals. And I know what you're thinking, college kids, parties. This is why we are going to be targeting students with academic scholarships that don't have room and board scholarships. Most college students are generally broke or don't have a large income, and being a full-time student and working can be very stressful. And elderly people prefer to stay in their home as long as possible. Assisted living is roughly $5,800 a month, and room and board for the average student is about $1,500 a month. By having a college student caretaker, the elderly person would save around $60,000 a year. The college student would save $18,000 a year and would make $9,000 a year with the monthly stipend. In order to get started, I need $650 to pay for background checks of college students, marketing, and insurance. The company I'm using for background checks charges $20 per check, and I need to do multiple checks per applicant. I will also need a website and to carry liability on my business. My goal with Nannies for Grannies is to provide a mutually beneficial experience for both the elderly people and the college student by helping elderly people stay in their homes and take stress off their families, while also giving college students a better experience to prepare them for life after college. Thank you.
Well done, Avery. I think almost every time someone does pitch competition, I know what they're going to say, but you have actually are the first person today that has shocked me with the complexity of how you're going about solving this problem. So congratulations to you on that. And with that, we are now at our next break. Judges, you have 7 to 8 minutes to once again, 30 seconds. All right, welcome to the third and final stance of the evening. We are now going to move on to Daniel Lee with FastPack. Daniel Lee, you're kicking off our third and final section. Come on down, grab one of those microphones. Oh, that one looks like a winner. Come on in here into the middle and dazzle us with your brilliance.
Hello, my name is Daniel Lee. I'm an entrepreneur representing FastPack. I have hiked mountains and national parks in the United States for over a decade, and throughout countless journeys, I have tried over 40 different types of backpacks and hiking bags, and every single one failed to stay odor and mold-free from just a one-time use. Every time I would reach into the bag, I would get hit by the smell of mold and bacteria. I even got sick one time when I ate a granola bar that was left overnight in my bag. Around 58% of American consumers between the ages of 18 and 34 own a backpack. The backpack has become a huge market over the past decade, with market values over $1.78 billion in 2021. There are countless hiking bags being sold right now, but one thing I see that many manufacturers neglect is the health aspects of the backpack. Let me explain. A child's backpack can contain 20 times the amount of germs found on a toilet seat. Now imagine what's in the bag of a hiker who has A, traveled countless years and has experienced all the germs of the world. It's essential to get rid of the germs before they cause diseases. And that's why I created FastPack. FastPack is a manufacturing company that makes hiking bags from bamboo and copper-infused fabrics. According to the National Library of Medicine, copper fabrics kill viruses while bamboo fabrics act as an antibacterial surface for the backpack. These fabrics will ensure the wearer is safer from the backpack, safer from bacteria in the bag and other viruses outside of the bag. The recent trend for hiking bags has been lighter bags, easy to carry. Bamboo fabrics are very light and durable, making them a perfect candidate to meet the trends as well as solving the problems of germs. Now let's shift to the costs. Hiking bags use around 4 yards of fabric per bag. Putting this into consideration, the manufacturing cost per hiking bag is $120 each. To ensure profit, we will sell them for $150 each, and profit margins will be around 20%. I am planning on manufacturing and selling these products by the summer of 2024, while also expanding my products to school backpacks. Right now, I need to develop a prototype and market them on a website as a medium for profit. And that's why I'm asking for a $300 investment to create a prototype with local backpack manufacturers and kickstart my website. By selling hiking bags that are virus and bacteria free, I hope to spread a message of positivity and advocate for safer backpacks in our community. Because what you carry shouldn't make you worry. Thank you.
Hold on. Thank you, Daniel. All right, we have our first entrepreneur from Timberland. Brad Stump is going to come on down and tell us about Polished Perfection. All right, Brad. Almost gave it away. Ooh.
Good evening. Growing up, I have always had a love and a passion for cars. I would always attend every car show with my brother and dad. I would buy every new Hot Wheel, and I would even draw cars on my mom's precious craft paper. When I was 4 years old, my brother bought his first car, which was a Honda Civic, and I remember thinking it was absolutely the coolest thing ever. And I believe that's what started my love for cars. And I always knew I would be a car guy. And here I am standing at 18 years old with that same love and passion as I did when I was younger. So I created Polished Perfection to share my skill and my passion with those around me. Over time, I have seen more and more dirty and damaged cars, which this is unfortunate because it will lead to a shorter lifespan of your vehicle. And this is even worse because your car is a very large part of your life. You use it every day. You spend a lot of money on it, and you have a dedication to it. The average car payment can range anywhere from $300 to $700, and that's a lot of money to have your vehicle be dirty and damaged. So I created Polished Perfection. Polished Perfection is not just a car detailing business. It's a business ran by a young man with a passion and the dedication to doing the little things right. I deliver high quality services to your door, such as hand washing your car, hand detailing the inside, and ceramic coating it, to give your car a longer life and to give you more enjoyment. Polished Perfection will take away your shame and make you excited to drive your vehicle. In the United States alone, there is over 276 million cars. So my service can be used for anyone who has a vehicle and wants a memorable experience. On average, I make around $75 to $100 an hour for detailing cars. And this can only go up to between $100 and $150 an hour with more time and more experience. So judges, what I need from you guys is I need $200 to invest into my business and myself to help create and provide more and more services, such as paint protection film and paint correction to give your car a better look and a longer life. So for all your automotive detailing needs, go with Polished Perfection and release the gleam and restore your dream.
I know none of the audience could see this, but in case you're curious about Brad's detailed, that piece of paper was laminated, typed, and color coded. So I think the guy's detailed. All right, we're going to jump right along to Chloe Lancaster, who's going to tell us about Serenity Box. Thank you, Chloe.
Hi, everyone. My name is Chloe Lancaster, and I'm thrilled to introduce you to my business, Serenity Box, the ultimate stress relief and anxiety reducing subscription box. Raise your hand if you've ever felt stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. Exactly. It's no secret that our fast-paced lives often leave us feeling overwhelmed, especially in this modern technologically advanced world. In fact, nearly 49% of Americans say that stress has negatively impacted their mood and or their behavior, and I'm set out to lower that number. Imagine receiving a beautifully curated package that is unique and different every month, filled with hand-picked and handcrafted treasures to soothe your stressful mind. In each box, you'll find mindfulness essentials, such as a Spotify playlist, a guided journal, affirmation cards, and fidgets and trinkets. All of these are psychologically proven to help with anxiety and stress. The current price of a Serenity Box is $20 a month with no commitment, and I strive to make the entire process as simple and stress-free as possible. With every purchase of a Serenity Box, I will be donating 15% of the profit to NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, to help support and provide solidarity to those suffering from mental illness and anxiety. So you can find peace in knowing that as you open your Serenity Box, you are also helping those who experience the same stress that you do. The self-care market is worth $1.5 trillion with a stable annual growth rate of 5 to 10%. Likewise, the subscription box market is predicted to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 18.4% by the year 2030. I'm asking for $100 in order to buy the boxes and all mindfulness essentials inside. Thank you for considering Serenity Box as your secret weapon to tranquility.
Right. Thank you, Chloe. All right. Tawana Logan, I guess you're the ringmaster of this group because you're the name on the sheet, but it looks like we got 4 of you all. Grab both microphones, make your way on down, and talk to us all about the definition of beauty.
Hello, my name is Mia Knox, and this is Tiana, Tanasia, and Nadia, and we are Definition of Beauty. Definition of Beauty is a hair and lash business. We provide natural hairstyles. I do that. And Tanasia and Tiana does lashes, and Nadia does hair extensions. Our target are market to low to moderate income, predominantly Black teens. We do not discriminate and accept all races that may come to us for our services. But it is important for us to educate them on how to care for our how their hair and lashes services. They receive our services. All right, sorry, y'all. There are different types of hair between 1 and 4, and 1 and 2 are straight, and 2 and 3 and 4 are curly, coily hair. Tanasia will be passing out papers explaining more about this, and Tiana will show you some of their lash work. Hair, Tanasia and Tiana are specialized in lashes, and they explain more about that. Yeah. Okay. If you look under Mia's price list, you can see that under locks, the price range is between $60 and $75, depending on size and length. Our prices revolve around the amount and product and time you use on per client. Our charge $35 plus $10 per product. Nadia prices may seem expensive, but they're not. She braids with extensions provided by her, which is added into her pricing, leading her prices to be reasonable. You may think this is a lot, but a lot of hairstylists charge double what we charge, which gives teens affordable access to self-care services, especially considering at this time and age, teens are broke. The hair industry is a $13.4 billion business. If we provide services 40 clients a month, our gross revenue will be $2,600 per month, assuming that the average spending is $65 per client, which translates in $31,200 in gross revenue per year. You're probably wondering how we all a team, because we all contribute our own talents and share our resources. For example, we have all got our braiding licenses and are currently doing hair and lashes. We're learning it as a team. We all are located South County borderline and have partnered with my mom, who is a real estate investor. She's renting us a space for $50 each per month for utilities. We're asking for the full funding of $350. With these funds, we will be eligible to get our funding needs provided on the sheet of paper we gave you guys. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. They got all corners of beauty all squared away for you if you need anything. Esta, Lawn Band. Landband is a bracelet company that has reimagined lanyards and turned them into functional, fashionable, everyday accessories. Looks like we got a group of 3. Come on down.
Let's face it, lanyards are ugly and they're inconvenient. It's crazy that they've been the same since the 16th century, when pirates created them to keep their weapons close. But we can't just get rid of lanyards because of how crucial they are to security, especially in the 21st century.
This is why our team, Esther Kamau,
Allison Lamb,
And Maaz Siddiqui
have founded our company, Land Bands, to redesign lanyards into bracelets that are not only more fashionable, but are more convenient.
Our idea of starting land bands rooted from the fact that my school required all students and staff to wear our ugly school lanyards. As you can see, the bright purple clashes with any outfit, and it's just inconvenient to wear. Because no one listened to this restrictive rule, it left a major security dilemma at my school.
There had to be a solution that would fulfill both the need for school security and the wants of student aesthetics. That's why we created Landband, a customizable bracelet with a reattachable hook for your ID.
Currently, there is no other product with the functionality of a land band in the market. With a land band, there's no problem worrying about your dangling ID accidentally hitting someone in their face. Our land band stays relatively still on your arm when you walk around and leaves no strain with its lightweight material. Its design also allows for easy access to scan or present your ID at any institution you may be at.
Best of all, when you're done using our ID, simply detach your ID with our land bands clip and it turns into an everyday wearable bracelet.
We expect to sell land bands from $4 to $8 depending on customization. This allows us to have at least a 50% profit margin per sale.
Most of our interested customers range from 15 to 30 years old, as IDs are required at many institutions and workplaces. As we kick off our business, we will promote and sell land bands to high schools in our district through social media and posters. In the future, we plan to expand our reach to health professionals.
Currently, through customer feedback, we're working to finalize our product and building a website where customers can build their dream land band from an assortment of designs, colors, and accessories.
Once we are ready for production, we plan to buy materials in bulk from trusted resources such as Michaels and Amazon for cost efficiency. We ask for $350 so that we can buy materials and produce 100 land bands to bring convenience and safety to all. Spice up your style with a land band, both convenient and creative.
All right, thank you, Land Band. All right, next we're on to Period. Is the Period group here? All right, there they are. Perfect. You guys are up.
I wish I knew more about my period sooner. As someone with chronic period pain, I've done a lot of Googling. You know when you're sick and you Google every single symptom? Yeah, that's me. That's what I do. Some of my Google searches went something like this: bleeding nonstop, cramping for months, and I'm in so much pain I'm throwing up. What could possibly be wrong with me? According to Google, I was dying. It's safe to say that I didn't receive the best education on my body. In middle school, you learn about what a period is and maybe even what products you can use. But no one ever told me about things like endometriosis and polycystic ovarian syndrome. Knowledge is power, and I was powerless, just like millions of girls today.
Our solution is to create a pamphlet with up-to-date information. We call it Period. Because our knowledge of the human body is constantly expanding, we're going to be selling it as a monthly subscription with regularly updated discoveries. So in our pamphlet, you can see that we contain new cures and information about various period products. We also have frequently asked questions and a QR code that goes directly to a gynecologist where you can ask them any personal questions or concerns you have about health. Because we want to be a positive impact on all women, any pamphlet that gets bought, we will send a free one to a local women's shelter so that they have access to the same information.
Our market analysis is huge because 51% of our population is female, and females will always need gynecologists. We've talked to local gynecologists at SSM Health, and they are sick of handing out the same old, outdated pamphlets. As we know, birth control, period products, and women's health facts are constantly changing. We need a product like Period to help the industry change.
So for the present time, we'll be selling these pamphlets to gynecologists and other healthcare offices. And with the potential of making $10,000 in 1 year, because we've seen that if we sell these pamphlets at 10 times their cost, plus through research, we found out that other health institutes are able to sell these subscriptions for at least $300, and theirs are outdated, unlike ours.
One day, we hope to pair with a period product company so that every time you opened your period product box, you'd also get a pamphlet with a little hint of information.
In total, we are asking for $144. By contacting other gynecologist offices, we found out that at any given time, they have at least 50 pamphlets in office. And so in order to print out 50 pamphlets, that'll cost us $24 plus an additional $120 to design them with a Canva Pro account. Remember, we are a business made for women by women, and we understand. Unlike Google, we're going to give you the information you need and answer your questions. Thank you for your time.
Period.
Well done, ladies. I'm glad I had a frog in my throat when I introduced you, so I didn't say anything because I could barely talk, and you guys could nail your punchline. So well done. Glad that worked out for everyone. All right. Next, we have Grassroots, taking a grassroots approach to connecting communities and businesses. Floor is yours, Jaden.
Social media is the new way we socialize. Who could have thought? My entire family is on social media. My mother's on Instagram, my dad's on LinkedIn, my little brother's an aspiring TikTok star. Despite my family being relatively young, they still have their faults. As the unofficial official technician for my house, I can tell you how many times family members asked for help for the social media page. The problem has outsourced to family friends and clients at my place of work not knowing how the internet works. I had explained to a pastor of a large church how Word worked. Technology moves so fast that we, the younger generation, have grown so accustomed with it changing like. But we have left behind older generations and busy startup stores behind with confusing YouTube videos and geeks, tech geeks, looking for their money and not for helping them specifically. That's when I figured out I am passionate about teaching technology. My friends and families literally say I'm surrounded by technology all the time. It's a tool that's always innovated upon, but not all can experience its benefits. As I said before, social media is a new way we socialize. How can we move forward without all of our community? The solution is Grassroots. Grassroots will start by providing services such as helping social media pages get created, explaining how social media works with its trends, and an online subscription with basic troubleshooting and easy to understand guides. Grassroots will further expand by helping set up financial services for businesses, understanding creative modeling like Blender, and so much more to keep up with this technology. Grassroots is centered on educating all the power of technology. Grassroots having 2 revenue streams, online and in person, will be financially stable. Our revenue model consists of charging an hourly rate for in-person services and a monthly subscription for online service. Our online service will be composed of providing step-by-step interactive videos on each topic with quizzes at the end, to retain information and make learning fun. Our niche would be upcoming business owners strapped for time who can't devote to finding solutions, older business owners who have no idea how the internet can grow their business, and parents who just want to connect with their families online and keep up with the latest trends. In my market analysis, there's been 1.34 million new business applications in 2023. And 17.3% of our Americans are over 65 years old. That is 57 million Americans. The niche will never slow down as the hustle culture of America becomes easier with e-commerce and technology continuously advancing. To start, I need $600. This money will be used to get my computer science and IT essential certifications, totaling about $200 each, making me an expert. $24 to be used to start the renting of the domain, and the rest will be business overhead. Technology is always changing, and your business is always appreciated. By taking a grassroots approach to helping our community, we can grow together. thank you for your time.
Right at it. Right at it, Jaden.
Perfect. Right at 3 minutes. All right, judges. Number 36 is a scratch. Number 36 is a scratch, judges. Austin's not here. We're going to jump right to 37, which is going to be Ethan. Ethan's going to join us and tell you about his business, Crazy Kicks. Ethan, are you ready? Let's do it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ethan Liang, and I'm here to share a story that is very close to my heart. Growing up in a city where sneakers you wore said something about who you are as a person and your passions, I learned the value of self-expression through footwear. What you wear always has something to say about who you are as a person. But getting your hands on these sneakers is not easy. Limited availability and outrageous prices was an incredibly difficult challenge to those who simply want to wear what they love. With hundreds of thousands of people and bots competing on release day, the chances of winning are slim. The limited stock of a sneaker can also cause prices to double and even quadruple in price weeks after their initial drop. And these prices can only continue to rise. All these factors cut out those who simply cannot afford to spend more than $300 on one pair. However, this is where Crazy Kicks comes in. I have taken my passion for sneakers and turned it into a solution that provides both brand new and restored sneakers to my community. For new pairs, I will enter and attempt to buy on release day using my own personal connections to increase my odds of winning. I'll then sell wand pairs for well below their current resale price. And parallel, I plan on purchasing deeply discounted used sneakers from other sellers and online marketplaces such as eBay and Goat. I will then restore each pair to a like new condition, which increases their value, and resell them for a discounted price. Now here is what sets me apart. I offer services such as in-person inspection and meetings, shipping, online transactions, cleaning services, and even customization. I also believe that everyone should have access to sneakers they love. My pricing is fair and competitive, so you won't have to pay unreasonably high resale prices from other resellers. At the same time, I'll also create a 20% profit margin on every single pair of shoes sold. I've already made 3 sales within a 1-week span, which have all generated 20 to 30% profit margin on each pair I've sold. I also have 7 pairs of inventory, which I'm targeting to sell at a similar profit margin. I've also accumulated an extensive base of knowledge on the sneaker marketplace, which helps me to identify attractive purchases and resale opportunities. This experience also includes discerning the difference between an authentic pair and a counterfeit product. I know exactly what details to look for, and I will thoroughly compare and contrast pairs in order to provide my buyer the security of buying a quality pair at a fair price. Now, finally, I'm asking for $300 to help build my inventory so I can continue to bless those in my community who simply do not have the ability to buy sneakers they love. Crazy Kicks is only the beginning of my mission to provide everyone with a chance to buy sneakers without worry. So will you join me on this journey?
Thank you, Ethan. We couldn't see Ethan's shoes. He was not wearing your, your traditional loafer. I'm sure he had some nicer shoes on that probably cost more than whatever I got on. I just don't know it. All right, we're going to move right along here. We're going to have Dominic Jackson come up, and he's going to tell us about Prime Athletics. Come on down. Yeah. Perfect. Make sure it works. You're on.
An athlete never forgets that feeling just before a game, that nervous excitement in the pit of the stomach, walking onto the soft turf as they hear the crowd cheering their name. This is where they want to continue to be. I am this athlete. Dreams are crushed during the college recruiting process. You might relate to having your hopes and passions washed away because of not having the right connections nor getting in front of the right people. Football athletes are all looking for that competitive advantage over one another, and my product, Prime Athletics, will offer that advantage. It will help them get recruited by the colleges that football athletes want to attend and help them achieve a better advantage over one another. It will help them get recruited by the colleges
Only 7% of high schoolers will get to play football in college. Due to the transfer portal and COVID, it has made it harder for seniors going into college when your competition is older, stronger, and grown men and fifth-year players. The recruitment process has gotten way more complex. Getting the perfect training and accessibility to other tools outside of your high school is also difficult. Nutrition can stop athletes from performing and looking well enough for these college coaches to even notice. Also, academic eligibility. Prime Athletics differs from other competitors because we can splice and analyze game film, giving recommendations and feedback. We help athletes contact every coach around the U.S., daily reminders to keep up on your social media posts, scouting reports sent out to college coaches, and player recruiting profiles with all your information for coaches to see. Approximately 1.1 million high schoolers play football in the U.S., and only 71,000 will be able to play in college. A jump in 6% in the market has happened with football, so you can tell that it's steadily growing and a niche market. Most recruiting packages are pricey, ranging from $250 to $500 a year. Prime Athletics goes off monthly subscriptions, with the base athletic recruiting tool package starting off at $4.99 a month, and various options to upgrade the monthly subscription with other tools provided. Startup costs for an app and website together is around $7,000, with $370 a month to maintain. My market reach is 225 plus players a month. When that number doubles within each month, at the end of the year, there will be 2,700 or more players on Prime Athletics. My total operating expenses will be $39,500, with my total net income being around $89,000 or more. Playing your last game of football is very heartbreaking. A passionate athlete who has dedicated most of their life to a sport, living it, breathing it, doesn't want the thrill of it to end on high school graduation day. Taking this funding of $350 will help with starting the foundation that athletes need to reach the next level. My name is Dominic Jackson, and I want to help football players around the world reach their goals and dreams with a good, affordable subscription cost.
Thank you, Dominic. Are you getting recruited anywhere? Couple places. I guess we're waiting for Hat Day before you give us the grand reveal. Wonderful. All right, this is the last of this cohort. We're going to have Case Cooper, and he's going to talk to us about his company. Looks like he's got one more with him, and they're going to tell us about Social Streamline. Each grab a microphone, come on in between here. Tell us all about Social Streamline.
Hi, my name is Nick Moran, and my dad, Dan Moran, owns one of the best frozen pizza companies in St. Louis, Dano's Pizza. You may not have heard of them because they struggle with marketing, yet they are ready to take a step in the right direction. But Dan is too busy focusing on the pizza side of the business rather than the marketing.
Welcome, Social Streamline, an online AI social media marketing agency where you can make one post, sit back and relax, and let AI do the rest of the work. With the data we've collected, 77% of businesses use social media marketing, burning hours off the day and burning a hole in their pocket while they do it.
Leading businesses spend a large portion from 11% to 50% of their total marketing budget exclusively on social media pages. Our solution, Social Streamline, offers an efficient resolution to the time-consuming process of social media marketing.
By embracing our services, businesses stand to reduce their social media expenses by 40 to 45%.
Social Streamline not only saves your company money, but also becomes a substantial time saver.
Yes, you might think, why not just use free ChatGPT? Well, this pamphlet I just handed out to you shows the differences between ChatGPT's very robotic sentences and very bland answers versus the AI services we use that can have emotion and make a human connection.
Case Cooper and I have been working with a transportation company and a pizza company who we are currently servicing with the same AI technology you are reading now.
And the way we do this is by sending a questionnaire out weekly to our customers, asking them a various amount of questions, and the feedback we get back from them, we put in the AI prompt, which then creates the social media posts.
We're rolling out a subscription-based model that's got it all. $100 for the essential tools, $150 for the silver package, and a premium diamond package at $200.
Now, here's the kicker. Our competitors are charging 25% more across the board.
Digging into the numbers, we've uncovered that 200,000 businesses are paying top dollar for our rivals' services.
Armed with superior tech, enhanced customer experience, and more pocket-friendly prices, if we can manage to convert a modest 1.25% of their customer base, we will get a monthly windfall of $400,000. It's time to disrupt the game.
Case and myself are seeking $350, and with the money, we can start the production of our app and help fund the AI technology we dream to have.
By working with AI, it saves us time and helps us work with more customers, enhancing customer satisfaction. Join Nick and I take the next step into the future and your key to success, Social Streamline.
Well done, gentlemen. I don't know if Dan-O happens to be in the house, but I actually carry Dan-O's pizza. And about 5 months ago, I was probably a thorn in your side because I had a special request for my food provider. And it was, does anybody just carry a pre-made pepperoni pizza? Which I was shocked to find out the answer was actually no. None of the restaurants apparently want pre-made pepperoni pizzas. Like, I go through 50 a week. Can I just get a pepperoni pizza? I don't want to pay somebody to put pepperoni pizzas on. And lo and behold, Dan-O's Pizza shows up at my store about 2 months later. So Dan-O, it's a great pizza. People love it. So anyway, that's actually a fun thing about entrepreneurship is all the different random people you bounce into. And 3 months later, you find out that their kid's going to be at the pitch competition. So good times in St. Louis entrepreneurial land. And that's my quick expose as we do the final change out. We're almost there. And then you know what that means? We're about to give some money away. So we're going to plow through this. The last group's going to bring the energy. We're going to bring the excitement. And then we're going to give away a whole bunch of money. Sound like a plan? There we go. Jay with Golf Essentials. You are kicking us off. Jay, come on down and tell us all about golf. I am probably your definition of the target audience, so my hopes are high.
My first experience golfing was at the age of 6 with my dad. We first started at the driving range where he guided me on how to swing a golf club. After a few trips to the driving range, he took me to play my first ever 9 holes. My first 9 holes was pretty rough, but small victories like hitting a good shot or landing a good putt was satisfying enough for me to continue wanting to play. A decade later, I still continue to golf with my dad. In these 10 years spent playing golf, I realized how expensive golf can be and the constant need to have all the required essentials to play a full round.
Each time you play golf, you need balls, tees, gloves, etc. All that can add up and be costly.
Our solution is to provide a golf box subscription service that delivers all the golf necessary to your doorstep on a monthly to bi-monthly basis. We have 3 different boxes: a beginner box, intermediate box, and an advanced box that is catered to the golfer's specific needs.
Our boxes are fully customizable with products from top brands such as Titleist, TaylorMade, and Callaway.
Our first box, the beginner box, is our most affordable box that is catered specifically for golfers that are new to the game and are just getting started. Additionally, in our beginner box, we include golf guides and training aids to help these new golfers improve their knowledge and improve their game.
Our intermediate box is catered towards people who just golf casually and just want to have fun. Our advanced box is our most luxurious box and is catered for golfers that want to have a good time but like play competitively.
Our primary source for golf products is a trusted golf wholesaler that ensures a consistent supply of quality equipment. For our branded equipment, we utilize various websites that track discounts from well-established golf retailers. This approach allows us to offer a seamless fusion of value and quality to make your golfing experience truly exceptional.
Since our boxes are fully customizable, our price ranges from $40 to $60, and they sell from anywhere from $60 to $80.
Yes, there's other golf boxes out there such as Molly Box and Birdie Box, but nothing like ours. These golf boxes cater specifically towards golf apparel and not the necessary equipment needed by golfers to play a full round of golf. We provide a different experience for golfers where you get all the golf essential right to your doorstep.
Now, 10% of Americans played golf compared to 20 years ago, only 4% were playing. With the market being worth about $27.2 billion, we think we can get a good chunk of that with our product.
In our journey so far, we have a fully functional website where customers can order products from. Additionally, we are promoting our business on various social media platforms such as TikTok and Instagram. Lastly, we have a brand partnership with the First Tee Golf Program of St. Louis.
where we donate 10% of our proceeds to them, and in return, they help advertise for our company in their flyers. We asked for $350 to help get the initial funds to order products, purchase a domain, and to overall help kickstart a business. We hope that you will join Bear Central Golf on our journey to the top.
Yep. Well done, gentlemen. Jay, I have a quick question. Jay, does the box come with an extra shaft? That's what I'm looking for. Fantastic. All right, we're gonna move right on along. And AP Produce Company. Thank you, Mr. A&P Produce.
This one goes out to my mom. Today, I stand before you as the product of two immigrant families. Two families who labored so I could have a better life than they. It is with these families that I learned their culture and their delicacies as gifts to me. It is my dream to build an empire out of these gifts. That is why I founded A&P Produce with my father. A&P Produce isn't just a produce company. It is dedicated to cultivating Sicilian culture and delicacies right here in the home state of Missouri. And that is through figs, grapes, wine, and other baked goods. We follow this model because it's so dear to my heart. But currently here, the fig was believed not to be able to survive Missouri, as it was too frail to live through our winter. But Chicago has produced a fig that can live through our winter and prosper in our summer. A&P has acquired 100 trees of the Chicago hardy fig, and we intend to plant them on 55 acres of land and begin producing as a local producer of figs. And this is a big deal, because while the fig for 1 pound is worth $6 at market and one tree makes about 5 pounds per harvest, the issue is shipping. Shipping costs a lot out of state for figs, as they mostly come from California, and thus bakeries and other locations requiring figs needs a local producer. Therefore, A&P is set up to strike hard and fast through the market and expand aggressively. But that's only phase 1. In phase 2, we'll begin our production of vineyard on a new set of land that we'll be acquiring. This is where you come in. I am requesting $350 to begin purchasing and acquiring my grapevines for Pinot Noir, which grow here locally in Missouri. Through this, we'll begin our wine brand in 3 years when they come to maturity, and I'll be 21. So part of the money will go towards my brewery license. The other part of the money will go towards cultivating my figs, my wine, and eventually expanding into a new building. This hand, I dig my dirt. With this hand, I pick my fig. With this hand, I guide my business into tomorrow.
Wonderful. Thank you. I think we can all feel the passion coming through you with that presentation. So looking forward to seeing what you guys do. All right, Viral Visions. So we got a group of people coming down.
According to Forbes, content marketing generates more than 3 times as many leads as outbound marketing and costs 62% less. Our research has shown that time is the #1 problem that medium-sized and small companies face while creating content for social media. That's where we come in. We are Viral Vision, and we are a content creating company that specializes in shooting, editing, and posting content for events, including business, community, and education. My name is Becca Mitchell. I oversee operations of Viral Vision. This is my colleague, Jack Mattiotti. He's our sales guy, and our other 2 team members are actually out shooting this pitch as we speak, generating content. Over there is Conlon Doty. Say hi, Conlon in the white. He's our financial guy, and Chase Westmeyer is our marketing officer.
The social media market grows at a rate of 3.2% yearly and has 410,000 new users every single day. Since we started this company, we have 19,000 impressions and 7,000 views. We've gained 10 new clients. We're working on 6 projects. We have 4 projects in the pipeline. We're working with companies such as Digital Strike, Union Station, the City of Webster Groves, and many more. Our payment process is a 4-step process where we shoot, edit, post, and invoice our clients. This allows us to do a project-based analysis, and we can change our price based on the number of hours we're working, number of videographers we have on site, and the number of posts we're making.
In the coming months, we expect 10 new clients and to capture $1,000 in revenue. In order to give our clients the tools, the content they need, and to succeed as a business, we need the proper tools to do so. These tools include editing softwares and templates, online advertisements, and courses through Google and LinkedIn for social media certification. More specifically, $240 will go directly to Adobe Creative Cloud, which has all the services we need to elevate our content. That's why today everything else will go towards the certification process and online advertisement. So we are asking for the full 350 in order to elevate our business's efficiency, marketing, and reach. Once again, we are Viral Vision. We capture, we create, and we post. Thank you all for your time today.
Wonderful. Thank you, Viral. I think you guys are the first people to actually do your business while actually pitching. So congratulations on a first for that and a great use of your teammates' time, energy, and efforts. Very unique and exciting. All right, judges, number 43, Zach Woods is a scratch. 43, Zach Woods is a scratch, which brings us to number 44. Alyssa Stevens is going to join us and talk to us about voice doc diagnostics. Alyssa, go ahead and grab a microphone and take the stage. It's fallen like 10 times.
I do not belong on this stage. If someone would have told me a year ago that I'd be up here delivering a business pitch, I would have called them crazy because I'm going to be a hand surgeon. I've always had a desire for orthopedics and healthcare, and I'm the nerd at school who loves science class. Then I was given the assignment to start a business. At first, I didn't have much interest because I want to be a doctor, so why would I need to start a silly business for class? Until I was messaging with my mentor, Dr. Belton, and it hit me. I am going to save doctors nearly 1,000 hours a year. And then my addiction to the entrepreneurial world began. Dr. Belton says it takes him 2 to 3 hours a day to get through patient files and paperwork, which is quality time that could be spent working with patients. I have come up with a solution. Voice Doc Diagnostics, an AI software system that will listen to, record, and break down patient-doctor conversations. My system will analyze the data collected in these conversations and fill out the paperwork required while maintaining a doctor's writing personality. This will save doctors nearly 1,000 hours a year. I've been talking with a handful of AI developers to determine if this system is reasonable and possible, and I've received nothing but positive responses. In addition, I've discovered that I can begin testing AI systems through a site called Bubble, which will connect me with good freelancers for $80 to $100 a day. Alongside this, Dr. Belton has granted me permission to launch my system through his office. After researching, I found that there are some systems similar to my idea. For example, Breed AI will voice-to-text patient conversations. My software system is HIPAA certified and will take on the role of a medical scribe, saving doctors and hospitals money for wages and providing doctors more time to spend with patients. Not only have I researched similar systems, but I have also found that there are 12,000 doctors and 161 hospitals in St. Louis region, and 9 out of 10 are already implementing AI daily. I've included my business projections in my packet. Judges, I'm asking for $500 to help begin the startup of my system's development. These funds will help me to spend 6 days working with freelancers on Bubble to begin developing my prototype. Through this system, I will make it easier for the patient, the payer, and provider, not only reducing burnout rates for surgeons, but also helping patients feel more at ease with the information they leave the hospital with. As I continue to get sucked into the rabbit hole of the entrepreneurial world, my dream is to help those who heal others. And in the future, become someone who will use voice doc diagnostics to make the world a better place. When my prototype is developed and ready to go on to the next level, I will be looking to you as my future investors. Thank you.
Thank you, Alyssa. All right, two more left. Leah's going to come down and join us and talk to us about Lucky Kid Legacy. It's going to pass out a couple handouts. The upper deck's starting to rock now.
I'm not here today to talk to you about a new invention or a trendy app. I'm here to talk about something much more exciting. It's the IRS tax code and insurance benefits. Now, I wasn't born interested in these riveting topics. I'm the daughter of an entrepreneur. So instead of going to daddy-daughter dances, we went to the accountant's office and we went to meet with his wealth manager. Even though my childhood consisted of struggling through business meetings disguised as family dinners, some of that knowledge has rubbed off on me. Through my research of talking with many small business owners, I found that people are unaware of the potential tax savings they're eligible for. I've also found that if you ask any small business owner what drives them to work so hard, they'll tell you that it's to create a lasting legacy. My business, Lucky Kid Legacy, is an agency for the self-employed to create business and family legacies. We find ways to save our customers money by utilizing some of the IRS tax code's lesser-known benefit arrangements. You may have heard of Section 105 of the IRS tax code, which allows some business owners to write off their medical insurance premiums and 100% of their out-of-pocket medical expenses, like copays and deductibles. Our next step is to reallocate this money that we just saved you on all these taxes into various insurance products to protect your wealth and grow your legacy. The projections that I provided you are based off of a fixed index plan that has a guaranteed growth rate of 2%, but averages 12% growth over a 20-year period. Another big focus of Lucky Kid Legacy is the relationship we have with our customers. We want to create them lifelong legacies and also create a long-term revenue stream for us. However, this big picture is years in the future. Next year, I'll be attending Drake University to study actuarial science, and my immediate goal is to get my licensing and reach out to third-party benefit administrators and start consulting. Through my market analysis research, I found that there are 33.2 million small businesses, and that number is only growing, with a record-breaking 5.4 million business applications last year. Because of this huge market, my target customer is someone who is 30 to 55 years old, owns a small business, and has children who are under the age of 18 to help provide a drive to create that legacy. With my current revenue model, I will only be able to make money if I can save my customers money first. I have zero cost of goods, and I have two streams of revenue. One is referral fees from that third-party benefit administrator, and the other is from insurance premium commissions. If I can get just 50 customers, my first year revenue projection is $45,000. Today, I'm asking for $1,150 to go towards startup overhead. The bulk of that, $800, will go towards covering my first year of errors and emissions insurance. $150 will go towards my licensing fees, and $200 will go towards startup marketing and Chamber of Commerce dues. I hope you all consider helping me follow my passion and create legacies for life. Thank you for your time.
Well done, Leah. That is another first in pitching history. I've never had anyone reference a tax code ever. We've done a number of these no tax code references. And for somebody from my background, that is music to my sweet, sweet ears. So that was fantastic. I'm over here giggling myself. So that's fun. So if you want to talk about tax code, that's what I got my master's in. Yeah. So before I became Golf Drew, I used to be Tax Drew. So it's quite the slight change of plans. But with all that kibitzing, we are going to jump to our last and final presenter from the Catalyst Group. Our first from Catalyst, they are going to come down and end the night for us. Catalyst, come on down.
How was your camping trip last week?
It was so good until I woke up at 2 a.m. to a raccoon going through my stuff, peeing near my food. It was disgusting.
That's a health hazard.
Literally, I could have gotten rabies.
Trust me, I know how you feel. I was taking out my trash last week, and when I opened the lid, boom, a raccoon sleeping right there.
That's disgusting.
I'm so tired of raccoons. I just want to tell them to piss off for the pests
and guests
who are uninvited. This is our product, Piss Off. It is based off of an air freshener, although it does not smell as nice as one. It is made with coyote urine. It repels raccoons, rodents, and deer.
So as you can see, there are two different versions of this. The rectangular ones are going to cost $7.99, and they are for trash cans. Each one lasts a week.
So, and these circle ones are perfect for people who love to go camping, and have that extra paranoia about leaving an extra crumb out. It can go near tents and on the sides of coolers. These are going to be $6.99. Each of these costs 68 cents to produce.
So raccoons and small rodents pose a huge threat to our society as they carry many diseases such as rabies and roundworm, and their diseases spread very easily through their bites, urine, contaminated water, and contaminated soil. Meaning, if your pet or friend or kid, whatever, is playing in the soil, they can easily get very sick.
Have you ever had that random scratching on your roof? That could be a raccoon. Once a raccoon uses the restroom in one place, it does not want to leave. And once you call pest control and they take them away, raccoons can come back and remember where they are up to 30 miles, so they will come back for revenge.
Raccoons and small rodents they stay in a home range of 1 to 3 miles, meaning when they find a place to stay, they like to stay there. And this place is usually within our houses, so our attics, walls, chimneys, and trash cans.
So our current solutions.
So there are many current solutions, but they're all expensive to rodents. So that includes pesticides, which have dangerous chemicals, as well as traps, which are dangerous for the raccoons and for us.
So we are asking for $200 to $137 going towards 200 new Piss Off packages, and the rest of them going towards the miscellaneous items used to create them. Thank you.
Wonderful. Glad you guys could nail the punchline. That was perfect. All right. Well, that concludes the pitch portion of the evening. Yes, everyone. Well, thank you all for sticking around, those that stuck around. It's going to be an exciting reveal. So glad everyone stuck around. Thank you to the judges for giving up their time coming out tonight. To all of our program coordinators for everything they do both tonight and behind the scenes and everything they do for your entrepreneurs. To Drew McAllister for making us all look good. Finally, to John Clark and Jeanette, who both contributed to your winning prizes this evening. All right. Well, we had 12 fantastic groups that got nominated this evening, and we had to narrow it down to 10 companies. So we are very excited to give away $2,000 this evening and get all your companies jump started with a little extra cash in your back pocket. First up, come on down if you are present. If you're not present, we'll go ahead and give you a quick congratulations anyway, and you can text and pass along to your friends that they're going to be a few $100s richer as soon as you see them. First company, Blooming Butterflies, $100. Come on down if you are present, Blooming Butterflies. Fantastic presentation. Great idea. You're going to stand up here, go over here to the left. Next up, for $150, Abby Marie Photography. Go ahead and text Abby. She's $150 richer. Next, for another $150, Fast Pack. Fast Pack's going to cure mold with $150 in your backpack. Can't wait. Next, AP Lawn Care for $150. I love nothing more than an entrepreneur that's already making money. My favorite. That's right. Fantastic. Congratulations. All right. For $200, the next jump up, Wolfie. Dog treats. Go ahead and text her, let her know she has $200 to come feed some more dogs and treat all your fellow canines. Next, in a fun anomaly for $200, we have another AP Produce. That's right. Fantastic idea. Love the presentation. Well done. All right. For another $200, we have Nannies for Grannies. Very well. A fun conceptual idea. Can't wait to see how you grow your concept. Thank you. All right. Next, we have CD Dog Treats for $250. All right, the dog treats are in for $250. Next, we're going to jump up to our final two. They're both going to come in at $300. Our final two. The first one is Lucky Kid. Lucky Kid Legacy. No problem. You get corrected on the way down for $300. Maybe we should double it. All right. And our final entrepreneur of the evening for $300 is Bake Box. Let's give it a hand for one more time for our winners and everyone else this evening. It's been a fantastic event put on here by the St. Louis Community College. Thank you to everyone that came out.